Valor Gutter Guard features a lifetime, fully transferable warranty when installed properly as a completely enclosed gutter guard system. This means that the product should be installed without gaps or spaces through which any debris, animals, or insects can enter the system. Prior to every Valor Gutter Guard installation, clean out all the gutters of debris and flush every downspout out thoroughly with water from a hose. The gutters must be free of debris and downspouts freely flowing before installation begins. Valor Gutter Guard installation must be done from a ladder wherever possible. Ladder standoffs must be used with the ladder to prevent the ladder from resting on the gutter and pushing it in during installation. Valor is to be installed at a slight downward angle, which slopes from the back to the front of the guard to prevent debris from accumulating on the top of the product. The angle must be consistent throughout to avoid an inconsistent reveal. Install a full-length Valor Gutter Guard panel by screwing 3 3/4-inch zinc No. 8 hex head screws through the front edge of the guard and into the front lip of the gutter, and 2 1/2-inch zinc No. 8 hex head screws through the bent wing of the guard and into the fascia board. Valor straight panels are to be installed flush and without gaps, with the mesh of one panel overlapping the other and covering the joint, with the mesh of the overlapped panel tucked downward at the seam. Valor panels come with excess mesh for the overlapping installation. The mesh of each panel will need to be trimmed at the frame edges to allow the panels to meet flush at the joints. All cuts to Valor panels shall be made with a speed square. Freehand cuts are strictly prohibited. Outside and inside corners are to be cut at a 45-degree angle and may have to be trimmed to fit older corners on gutters that may have shifted or that were installed at incorrect angles. Install corner panels flush and without gaps with the mesh of one panel overlapping the other and covering the joint. To make the overlapping corner panel, first draw your angle line on the panel, then remove all framing on the guard, including the louver, up to the angle line, while leaving the mesh intact. Trim the remaining excess mesh so that it covers the overlapping corner panel, but without sticking out over the guard or the gutter. Tuck the bottom part of the overlapping mesh into the front lip of the overlapped guard, and screw down the upper part of the overlapping mesh with a 3/4-inch zinc No. 8 hex head screw. Seal any remaining gaps with gutter sealant. The end of each gutter run needs to be completely enclosed by the gutter guard. To do this, install the end piece of Valor directly over the edge of the gutter and flush with the end of the gutter so that there are no gaps between the guard and the gutter. Do not allow the guard to stick over the end of the gutter. Seal any remaining gaps with gutter sealant. Any downspouts that run from an upper gutter into a lower gutter must be custom fit into the Valor Gutter Guard panel. To do this, simply trace the downspout opening with a marker on the gutter guard and carefully cut out the hole from the Valor panel. Install the guard panel and then insert the downspout into the hole. Seal any gaps with gutter sealant. A splash guard must be installed wherever a roof valley meets a gutter. The splash guard must be modified with an inward bend to encourage water into the corner. To modify the splash guard, make a 2-inch cut to the base of the splash guard at each end and then bend the ends until a 90-degree angle is formed. Install the splash guard over the gutter guard with screws and seal the entire base of the splash guard with sealant. All seams, inside and outside corners, end caps, and anywhere a downspout enters the Valor Gutter Guard system shall be installed uniform and tight. All panels shall line up correctly, and the install shall not only be functionally correct, but aesthetically pleasing. At the completion of the installation, be sure to clean up thoroughly. Gather up any gutter debris and installation scraps and remove them from the property. Be sure to look for any screws or pieces of cut aluminum that may have been dropped during the installation process. Turn off any water sources that may have been used around the house and make sure all yard gates have been closed and secured. Please take pride of work in your installation of Valor, America's top-rated gutter guard system.